Hey guys, this is Dave Zamani with Home Life Miracle Realty. Today is Friday, February 24th, 2017, and this is episode 16 of my shows. Hope you guys had a great week, and being the last full week of February, the weather has been pretty promising with double digits. Let's hope for an earlier spring weather this year, which is going to be in line with the hot real estate market. The market has not been resting this year and it's been very active than before, and it's a great time to sell your house, guys. Let's go and review what has been done in the real estate market this past week. But before that, I just wanted to point out that since a couple of my listings been going up this year, I've had many phone calls from many people. Hey Habib, not much. How are you, buddy? Sorry, I'm just doing the show, so I'm not going to be able to say much. Um, so since a few listings that I've had this year, I've had many phone calls from sellers. They were asking about the real estate market and what's going on moving forward in 2017. And I always tell them like, no matter when you bought your house in the past few months or past 1 year or two or more than that, you'll be making money for sure if you sell your house. And interestingly, yesterday I got a phone call from a very enthusiastic, excited seller who was asking me if I could really make her money, and I told her that I will guarantee $100,000 in your pocket after all the expenses. And she couldn't believe what I told her, and I told her that if I don't sell it for you, I will buy it myself. And that's when she actually was very hopeful about the money that she's going to be making from selling her house. She just purchased it last year, and she said, if I'm going to be making this much money, I'm ready to sell it. So I gave her that promise, and she actually made an appointment with me right away. So I'm going to be going and meeting up with her to actually, sign up a listing very shortly. So anyway, so I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're thinking about selling, give me a call and let me know, and I can explain how it's going to be done, and how I'll be making money for you after selling your house. And I cannot wait to put the highest sold on the street sign in front of your house. So moving forward, I'm going to be focusing mainly on the real estate news and what's been happening in the past week in the real estate industry in Canada, and more specifically in Greater Toronto areas and British Columbia, and maybe some other cities around Canada. So the first piece of news is additional roadblock hindering foreign buyers. Chinese being one of the most influential investors when it comes to foreign buyers. Obviously, it raises concern to the Chinese government because a lot of money is pouring out of the country, so they're actually moving forward with more strict rules to make sure that this money doesn't go out of the country. So as capital flight intensified, China's reserve have plunged, causing the country to sell U.S. Treasury bonds. In response, China has introduced new rules which now require disclosure of the intended use of the yuan being converted to yuan being the currency for China. In addition, they must so the people who are actually taking money out, they must pledge the money won't be used for the purchase of the property, securities, or insurance products. Despite the existence of prior rules which limit the amount of capital that can be exchanged to $50,000, many fund a workaround that have allowed for the outpouring of 1 trillion yuan from 2014 to 2016. Again, yuan is the currency for China. So about 1 trillion yuan has been out of China from 2014 to 2016, despite the strict rules that China has. However, China has a massive underground banking market that operates in the shadows. In August 2016, the Chinese government shut down the operation in Shenzhen, but no one knows just how many more such shadow banks there are. So they're saying that a lot of shadow banks are existing in China. So even though with the strict rules that the Chinese government imposes on the people taking money out of China, a lot of people go to these underground banks, and they're actually taking their money out of the country, and most of the time they put it into the real estate market. Quebec City real estate agency Blanc and Noir has joined the national network of Royal LePage and will operate as Royal LePage, Blanc and Noir. So this is good news for obviously for the province of Quebec, and for Royal LePage and Blanc and Noir, which will make them a stronger real estate firm in Quebec province. No improvement in sight for affordability, says report. The report confirms that doing nothing, blaming foreign buyers, or introducing new punitive taxes have not made the housing more plentiful or affordable for home seekers in British Columbia. So that's what some reports says, that restricting the foreign buyers doesn't have any impact on the affordability in the British Columbia. Trapping wealth drives Toronto's speculative real estate dilemma. Some believe that only few industries and brokers benefit from this hot market and are behind the hype in the market, while others argue that it's the lack of inventory, city regulations, bylaws, and green belts that make it difficult for more and faster buildings, hence lack of inventory and hot market due to demand. Insurance workforce is set to grow this year. Expected increases in business volume and expansion into new markets are driving continued hiring. The projected hirings could mean an increase of 1.56% for the insurance industry's workforce during the next 12 months, although 11% of respondents will be increasing their workforce with temporary staff. So this tells us that the economy is actually growing and is improving a little bit. By employment been on the rise in many sectors, so it's very promising for all industries. Fed minutes show rate hike coming soon. Federal Reserve officials express confidence they can raise interest rates gradually, while a hike fairly soon might be appropriate to avoid the risk of an overheated economy. Minutes of Federal Open Market Committee's latest meeting showed. So guys, if you're thinking about buying or selling your house and buying afterwards, you have to get to the market before the interest rates go any higher, because as you know that the interest rate has been gradually going high in the past several months, and this week they have the federal minutes have shown that the rates will be increasing more in the coming few weeks. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, go ahead and get your mortgage approval and reserve your rates before the interest rates go higher. This rate increase will happen if incoming information on the labor market and inflation was in line with or stronger than the current expectations. So you guys have to watch for the labor market versus inflation. If they are in line with or stronger than their current expectations, or if the risk of overshooting the committee's maximum employment and inflation objectives increase, then the interest rates will be increasing. So keep an eye on inflation and figures and the labor market, guys. Numbers show Alberta economy improving, but no change to 10.8 billion deficit. This is a good sign for the country's economy and Alberta at the same time, as national economy is improving slowly but surely. So Alberta's economy is improving is a good sign to the rest of the country that the economy is actually improving throughout the country. Tax relief for the first-time homebuyers to be diluted. Effective Wednesday, the threshold for BC's property transfer tax exemption for the first-time homebuyers has been increased to include homes up to $500,000 from $475,000 in the past. This will potentially help to save first-time buyers up to $8,000 on the purchase of their first home, but this impact will be diluted by the 7% rise in the home prices over the last year. So a lot of people say that threshold increase from $475,000 to $500,000 is not really doing anything to the home buyers, because the home prices rise by 7%, while the first-time home buyers rebate is only $8,000. At last, I want to say that as some of you have pointed out, I'm working on improving the voice and video quality of my shows. Unfortunately, due to a busy workload, the process is going pretty slow. But you be rest assured that improvements to the quality of my shows are something that I'm working on, and we'll have more interactive and better shows coming to all you guys in the coming weeks. These shows cover a lot of great economic, real estate, and market trends, which in turn will help you as investors, buyers, and sellers make the right decision to buy or sell your house according to the current market trends. For further details and more information on your investment, contact me directly for a confidential consultation, guys. I have qualified buyers all over GTA, so if you're thinking of selling your house, contact me today for a confidential consultation, and I can actually, it will be beneficial for you if I have my own buyers that can buy your house directly. All my listings are sold highest on the streets that I'm actually listing them in the category till the day of sold sign goes up. So this will be promising to those who wants to sell their house with me, and that due to my experience and negotiation skills and many other things that I do during the sale process, a lot of times I manage to sell my listings highest on the street. And just wanted to point that out to all my viewers. All right, guys, this is it for this episode 16th of my Real Estate Corner shows. If you like the info I've given you, please like and share this video with your family and friends, and go ahead and like my Facebook page as well. If you have any questions, write them down below and in the comment section, and shoot me a message, or you can even give me a call to discuss about your investment, buy or sell of your real property. Do not forget to like my page. My Facebook page is Dave Zamani, Real Estate Agent. And also I'll be posting my YouTube channel, a link to my YouTube channel in the comment section below. So please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Thank you for watching, and have a great and safe weekend, and see you guys next week. Cheers.